Hey, what is up guys, what's going on? So this is the video you all have been waiting for. The camera comparison between the OnePlus 6 and the Honor 10. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Now first of all, talking about both of the cameras on the rear side, you get dual camera setup on the rear side with OnePlus 6 as well as on the Honor 10. However, the camera setup on both of them is different. You get the 16 plus 20 megapixel f1.7 aperture lens on the OnePlus 6. However, you get a 16 megapixel f1.8 aperture lens with RGB sensor and a 24 megapixel monochrome sensor with f1.8 aperture on the Honor 10. So in terms of camera specifications, the Honor 10 having better camera specs. And also on the front you get a notch display on both of the devices. How they both carries only the camera and the proximity sensor. Now talking about the cameras on both of the devices, the Honor 10 having the 24 megapixel f2.0 lens, whether you get a 16 megapixel f2.0 lens on the OnePlus 6. Now with a good camera hardware setup, both of the devices offers a lot better optimized camera UI. You will find a lot of features on the Honor 10, but the best part is that whenever you put the Honor 10 camera in the AI mode, you will find that the dynamic range, detailing, sharpness level, the color punch is better than the OnePlus 6. Also, you'll find a lot of features to play with the camera UI on the Honor 10, but the cameras is really better on the OnePlus 6 as well. But talking about the aperture mode, where you get the aperture mode not only in photo, you can also shoot a video with the aperture mode and blur out the background and tap on the subject. Also, you get the portrait lighting effect on the front facing as well as the rear camera of the Honor 10. So these are the features missing on the OnePlus 6, and also the cameras is really powerful on the Honor 10 and definitely beat OnePlus 6. Now however, the cameras better on the Honor 10. The video sample on the OnePlus 6 is really good. Now talking about the camera UI on the OnePlus 6, it is pretty straightforward. You get the pro photo mode and also the portrait, panorama, slow motion and time-lapse video. But the best part is that with the OnePlus 6 you can shoot a video up to 4K 60 fps, which is really impressive. Whether you get the 4K 30 fps recording on the Honor 10, the OnePlus 6 can shoot up to 4K 60 fps on the rear side camera. Even you can shoot up to 1080p 240 fps low motion video capturing, which is missing on the Honor 10. You only get 120 fps at 1080p slow motion capturing. With the front facing camera also you can shoot up to 1080p with both the devices. However, you will find optical image stabilization and electronic image stabilization on the OnePlus 6 camera, which definitely gonna perform better than the Honor 10 in low light situation. But talking about the specs, with the Honor 10 you also find a 24 megapixel f1.8 aperture monochrome sensor, which definitely give a head-to-head competition in low light situation with the OnePlus 6. So let's compare both of the camera samples. So guys, this camera sample taken in fully daylight condition with both of the cameras. So here you can see the color saturation, the sharpness level, the dynamic range is better on the Honor 10. I guess it is because of the RGB and monochrome camera combination on the Honor 10. So comment down below which camera do you think performing better and why. Now with both of the devices you will find dual camera setup on the rear side, which help to take a portrait mode or depth effect with blurry background. But you can see the OnePlus 6 performing better with better dynamic range even with the blurry background, which looks natural to eye. But with the Honor 10 you get also the portrait mode or the wide aperture mode, but I think the cameras on the OnePlus 6 performing better in the portrait shots. So you can see the portrait mode on the OnePlus 6 is the clear winner over the Honor 10. So comment down below which camera do you prefer if you have 35,000 rupees, and do you like the Honor 10 or the OnePlus 6. Now also in indoor lighting conditions, the camera on the Honor 10 performing better with better color, better saturation and also the blur effect working perfectly with both of the devices. However, the color on the OnePlus 6 is not that good, and because it of the AI mode present on the Honor 10. So comment down below which camera do you think perform better. Even using the flashlight, you can see the Honor 10 is the clear winner over here. And also with the Honor 10 you will find the night shot mode. For in a condition you don't have any light, just use a tripod and you can get this type of shot in fully dark lighting conditions with the help of night shot. Even in fully darker conditions, the monochrome camera helps the Honor 10 to capture really good images, and also using the flashlight you will find that the detailing and also the color saturation is better on the Honor 10. Now taking a look at the front camera samples, you will find that the OnePlus 6 18 megapixel camera offers better dynamic range. However, you get a wider frame, better color accuracy on the 24 megapixel camera present on the Honor 10. Even in indoor lighting conditions, you can use the portrait mode on the Honor 10 to capture the depth effect. Even with the Honor 10, you will find that the portrait 3D lighting effect which you already seen before on the iPhone X. However, in fully indoor lighting conditions or dark conditions, the camera on the OnePlus 6 outperform the Honor 10 cameras, performing better. Even with the screen plus, you get a wider tone image with the OnePlus 6. However, you get a dull lighting effect or yellow lighting effect from the Honor 10. But the best part is that the monochrome camera on the Honor 10 can perform better, and also with the monochrome camera you can shoot wide aperture photo which looks good to eye and definitely better than the OnePlus 6. Now the best thing of the cameras present on the Honor 10 is that whenever you turn on the AI mode, it will auto detect the subject, the background, give the depth effect, color punch, detail, and also the dynamic range improves. So guys, whenever you turn on the AI mode on the Honor 10, it will definitely outperform the OnePlus 6 and give you better results. So in terms of the camera specs, the OnePlus 6 is not behind, also having the 16 plus 20 megapixel f1.7 lens which definitely perform better in low light situation, but as the Honor 10 having the monochrome sensor with 24 megapixel camera, so in daylight conditions as well as in indoor lighting conditions, the camera of the Honor 10 outperform the OnePlus 6. We also gonna perform a test to compare both of the video sample from the cameras of the Honor 10 as well as the OnePlus 6. So stay tuned for that video. So guys, that's it for this video. If you ended up liking this one, then definitely place a like below and subscribe to our channel for more some contents. Even you can follow me on Facebook. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.